Hello, Robert. You hear me? Hopefully everything's going to be going good today. Mr. Rafi, how you doing? Okay. Who do we have? New guys. Very good. Only if I could see. I got to move this. We have Mr. Rafi. We have Seth. And who is that? Kelly Brushka. Okay. Hopefully I have everything up and running the way it's supposed to. It has been a journey. Trust me. I am now live on 3 locations. Live on Facebook. Oh boy, and as I say that, something comes up in error. Okay, I'm live on Facebook on Monday and Friday, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Okay, so we're going to have Monday and Friday on Facebook, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. Now, if you want to view the lessons on on Facebook, you have to friend me. I can't accept you. So you need to follow me. If you follow me, when I stream, it will be on your wall. And Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on here, YouTube, and on that's 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. on my site. So if you guys are not my friend on Facebook, it's not because I don't like you. It's because I have, I can't accept more friends. So you have to follow me. So do that, okay? If you want to view the lessons. All right. Now, I really haven't had too much time to put something together, so we're going to continue where we left off. I believe that was 3 against 4, 3 against 2. Now, for those who do not have the PDFs for that for the 3 against 2, the polyrhythm exercises and stick control, what you need to do is email me. So if Seth or Robert would be kind enough to put my email in the chat, I'd appreciate that. That's Matt Patella, livelessons.com. I forgot to disconnect the phone. Hey, abunga. No message. Okay, so Seth or Robert, can you please put my email in there, please? Thank you, Seth. Appreciate that. So if you want to be getting the agenda for the week and the time and locations, email me. There's my email right there. Thank you, Seth. And we'll add you to my mailing list, and you will get PDFs if needed for the lesson. Okay? Three against 2, polyrhythms. That means I'm going to play, say, triplets with my left hand and eighth notes with my floor tom-tom with my right hand, equalizing to the downbeat. Now, there's mathematical divisions of how you accomplish this. You go 3 times 2 is 6. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So to get to 2, that's correct. MattPatella1001 at gmail.com. Yeah, he's correct. Okay, so 6. Now, how do I equalize 2 strokes to the count of 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I take that approach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You hear the 3 with my left hand and the 2 with my right hand. So I take it to another zone when I count it, and I subdivide the triplet. Instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Notice there is no accent on the triplet. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No accent, nice and easy. Now I want to get the 2 in there. Okay, now the initial exercise, you play your bass drum on the first note of the triplet. You're playing the heel and toe method with the hi-hat, which would be 2 and 4. Yeah. I'd rather play all 4 because that's going to separate. That's going to give my right foot a freedom. All right. So if I'm playing, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, 2 more elements we can do with this. We're going to reference from the stick control book. And the stick control book is written right now in 8th notes, the way we're going to interpret it. So we're going to establish 2 voices here, the floor tom-tom and the bass drum. So let's make all the rights the right hand. 1, left's the bass drum, and. So we're going to have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we're going to play that. Okay, we're going. What is that? YouTube is not receiving enough data. Am I buffering, guys? All right. Anyway, line 2 would be the reverse. It would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Line 3 would be 1 and 2 and. Got it? Against the triplet. 1, 2, 3, 1. Line 1. 1. Any questions on that? We understand it? Oh, well. Seth, Robert, Raphi, and I can't pronounce your name, the other gentleman. I apologize. Do we all understand what I'm doing here? I'm distributing the 2 between the bass drum and the floor tom-tom. 1 and 2 and. So we get this. Let's go to line 3. That's right. You understand it? Good, Seth. That's right, right, left, left. And put the hi-hat on the first downbeat of the triplet. And now we go to line 5. It's line 5. We're going to play the paradiddle between the floor tom-tom and the bass drum. 1 and 2. Well, the thing is, You say it's way useful. It is. There's the object of this is to control your limbs, and that, you know, you're telling your limbs what to do. Yeah, you can play this musically. And let me just, when I say musically, I'm going to be able to at night on my site, the 7 p.m. lessons, be able to do some play along. So that's going to be really good. So if you guys are not members of the site, you know, go to my site, become a member. Not a problem. That's mattpatellalivelessons.com. So now we're going to play the triplet and the paradiddle between the bass drum and the floor tom-tom. Good exercise. It opens up a lot of different doors. Playing this when you're playing the blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what's happening with that. Now, what you want to do is at least do up to line 5, 3 against 2 with that pattern. But also reverse it. All right? Do the 3. You could do the 3 with the bass drum and the 2 on one surface like this. If I took line 1, 1, so in essence is what I'm doing is the stick control book in full strokes against the triplet. It makes a lot more interesting practice if you're just going to go 1 and 2 and that's important because you're establishing the right side of you and the left side of you equalized. Okay, but now you're challenging that. Who's that? Double Kicks? Okay. Double Kicks lives in Florida. Nice guy. Very computer smart. And we've had a couple discussions. And he's helped out somewhat. Man, it is a journey. Okay? It is a journey. Man, I'm just one person setting all these plugins and this and that to go to 3 different locations and have it come out okay. Man, it was crazy, but it's done. Okay, so now you're doing the 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and you're doing full strokes of the stick control book. 1. Line 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? Or you could, be a little bit more colorful and move the voices around. Distribute it between the floor tom-tom and the snare. Line 3. And there's a couple thousand other different ways to do 3 against 2 with the stick control book, but let's sit in with that. Let's just hang out with that for a while. Okay? I like to take it to 3 against 4. Now 3 against 4, it's a little bit more challenging. I was thinking 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, the downbeat on the 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So I kind of opened up the spaces with the triplet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up a little bit more. So instead of counting just 1, 2, 3, which you will be able to do later on up the road, and I was counting with the 3 against 2 as 1 and 2 and 3 and. So if I want to get 3 against 4, I'm going to open up the triplet a little bit more. 1E and the 2E and the 3. 1E. And, so that allows me to get the 4, say with another limb. So I'm counting 1E and this, so it's going to be 1E and the 2E, the 3E and the 1E and the 2E and the 3E and the. So I'm going to play 3 on the snare and the 4 on the floor tom-tom, and my hi-hat's going to be on the first downbeat of the triplet. Excuse me. Let me slow that down and count it. 1 E and the 2 E and 2 E and the 3 E and the. Now I'm not placing any accents. I'm leaving the triplet clean, one sound. And I'm distributing the 3 against 4 between two voices. Snare drum, floor tom-tom. The hi-hat is my timekeeper and the 3 EN. It's a lot of counting, but eventually you're going to feel it. So you can kind of eliminate the count, and eventually you're going to hum the 4. That's up the road, but you got to pay your dues here. Okay? Now, another way to do that, getting a better feel for the 3 against 2. How many guys are in there? Everybody say hello. Mr. Ruff, where are you from? And we had that new gentleman. I apologize for not being able to say your name. Please tell me where you're from a little bit. Double kicks, he's from Florida. And it does matter to me. From Chile. Instead of thinking of line 1 of the 6, realize it. It's telling me that it's buffering, yes. It's telling me that YouTube is not getting enough data, which I don't understand. From Romania. Good for you. Don't forget to email me. I'll send you some PDFs. Okay? Mr. Ruffi, where are you from? That's okay. There's a lot of kids on YouTube right now. You have the whole world, just about 3/4 of it on YouTube. Doing homework, watching goofy videos. Romania. The way we're going to interpret the stick control book right now, instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, we're going to consolidate the measure. We're going to count the 2 measures as 1 measure. So we're going to count 1 E and E and 3 E and 4 E and against the triplet with the bass drum. 1 E, you got 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and. Do we understand that? Line 3. Any line on the stick control book is going to be helpful. Now I'm just shooting out a few different things. You don't want to be able to play too many different ways at once. Just a few. And that was when we had the formula. Oh, by the way, the stick control book, the stick control formula, I'm going to revise. For all those who purchased it, who's this? Mr. Young, how are you, sir? And for all those who have purchased the book, when I revise it, you will get a new book. I'm going to lower the price. It was originally $45. So now we're doing 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top. 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, not a problem. Now, let's go back to doing the 4 on the bottom and the